All right, here we go. Week 3, day 1. Body weight holding at a solid 290. Still restricting carbs. Weight's kind of going down, but hanging in a pretty decent spot. So I'm not complaining. Energy levels are coming up. So this week is a torque slash speed week for all 3 of my main lifts. Decided to party with chains just because bands get to be a bit of a pain in the ass when you're squatting with a bunch of people. But decided to use the safety squat bar here as well, take a little bit of pressure off the shoulders, and not using a ton of chain here. I think I only have about 40 to 60 pounds on each side, not a ton of bar weight, but just trying to sink into the hole as much as possible. Slight pause in the hole and just be as explosive out of the hole as possible, as you can see there, especially on that set, putting a lot into it. This was the heaviest set for the day, 245. Have 2 chains, a 40 and a 20 on each side. All in all, these felt really good. I haven't done a lot of speed work since the competition, and felt good to just try to force everything through there, through the hole again, to try to build up that strength coming out of the hole. Moving on to stiff legs, did about 3 sets here. Didn't really go super heavy since it was a torque week, and didn't really kind of want to overdo the hamstrings at all. But did a nice set of 8 there, then moved into sumo wheels. Not super heavy, but just trying to get the motion again, load the glutes, load the hamstrings, and just really push through there. I believe these transfer nicely into squats, so it's one of those things where I feel over about a good 6 to 8 week period, it'll be worth it. Calf raises, I did a bit of a pause on everything there, just kind of get the Achilles is stretched out nicely. Day 2, front squats again. For some reason, I was having a real hard time holding the bar in place. Didn't use a lot of weight because the bar kept rolling forward on me. I couldn't keep my thumbs pressed on the bar where I wanted. So I kind of took that into account and didn't really press too hard with these. It was one of those days where just, I don't know, maybe my ginormous delts were causing a problem. But I don't know, I was a little bummed. Usually I'm pretty solid holding the bar in place, but you can see there I'm just kind of pausing a little bit, trying to let the bar resettle, and I just couldn't really get there where I wanted to. And then all my beautiful accessories really got after it on this day, which is what I'm supposed to do because, accessories kind of help the main lifts. All right, moving into day 3, torque bench. Normally I don't show just a band on the bar with no weight, but this kind of woke me up. I did a couple warm-up sets, then I put the bands on, and it was a little shocking. Normally I use reds, but I wanted to use greens this week, and it was kind of eye-opening. So I was had to wrist wrap up a lot earlier than I anticipated. But all in all, my lower back was not my lower back. I'm sorry, my lats were smoked from just trying to set everything into where I wanted it and give myself a little bit of a pause and just try to be as explosive off my chest as possible. Felt really good. And then I accidentally kicked my dog here. She was not happy. Immediately made it up to her. The heaviest set of the day here at 185. Around this time was actually when it started feeling really good, but you can see how slow it is at the top. So these are doing what they're supposed to be doing, really kind of working the top end, but also allowing me to apply as much force off my chest as possible. First main accessory is the feet up. I think I only did 2 sets of feet up work because I think I was running low on time here and I was kind of bullshitting a little bit too much. But I just did 2 AMRAPs, then moved into some inclines. Glad to be bringing these back. These will help a lot. I don't like doing them with my overhead day. I prefer to do them on my flat bench day just made a little bit more sense, as well as it can not be as taxing on my shoulders. Just a little bit of accessories, and that was it for day 3. All in all, I felt really good after that day. Day 4 was trap bar torque work, which I probably won't be doing this again. This made no sense. I had to use wrist wraps to try to keep the chains on there because Rob was using the platform, and I didn't want to interfere with his workout for my BS. So I just kept one plate on the bar and just kept adding chain after chain after chain. And I moved over to some wheels for some volume to really kind of round it out. Still liking what I'm getting out of the trap bar. And I forgot last week I did good mornings before I did trap bar work. I forgot to do them in that order this week, but next week I'll definitely do it in order. I felt like the good mornings really set me up for good trap bar work. So I was able to go a little bit heavier than I normally do, 245, which I'm not a big proponent of going super heavy on good mornings, but doing them top down, I'm starting to really kind of dig it. And you see I'm sitting really hard back there, really trying to load the hands and the glutes, really hip hinge very well. Last day of the week, day 5, overhead press. I went back to the straight bar. I used that one, I guess it's football bar, and the hand width, I could not get comfortable with. It was felt like it was impinging between the shoulder and the elbow. So went back to a bench bar again, and I'm gonna have to build these up. You see how shaky I'm getting there at 185. So definitely could tell I've lost my ability to overhead press. So I'll be doing those every week. And then my favorite row variation. I don't know. I just really love these for everything that I'm getting out of them. The little bit of band tension and just kind of I don't want to say I'm heaving it into my back, but I'm just like trying to throw the bar back behind me, and it just drives a ton of work into my lats. I feel really swole after those. And then the rest of my accessories, but that was it. Week 3 was felt really good. Looking forward to week 4 to get back to a little bit of heavy weight.